what do we know about mixing a sound? You will say, hey, what are you talking about? Yes, when we are listening any music on headphones, I think anytime you pay attention, hey, wait, I'm listening something here and something here. Oh, that's so cool. I like how this guitar sound and here's another melody. I don't know. Maybe one time you pay attention to that. Have you been in that moment? Or do you have that experience with headphones, especially? Yeah? Share with me what happened.
Just with the mix?
Yeah.
Not being what I want or want it.
No, maybe when you were listening, oh, I like the new song from Elevation Short.
Oh, yeah.
And you put the headphones, you, oh, sounds cool. Okay.
Yes.
What do you hear in that moment? How do you feel in that moment?
When it's a good mix,
Yes.
oh man, it just feels like you're in the room with them and you're hearing the right thing at the right time. And let's see. It feels like you're in the mix. To me, in my head, I just feel like I'm in the middle of the mix instead of standing outside of it. Yeah.
That's good point. Forrest, what about you?
Well, sometimes I'm saying, well, I wish I could hear that a little louder. Like when I'm trying to listen to a guitar part, it might not be loud enough for me to learn the part. But for the song on the recording, it's fine because they didn't want it to be loud, right? So I guess that's a topic anyway.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
For me, mixing in general, like at least I've learned, is I love to have that spatial awareness where, you know, those on the left side on the stage, I have one, you know, coming through the left speaker, and those on the right side are coming through the right speaker. And so I can imagine where they're at, even if I had my eyes closed, you know.
For me, if I'm in the good mix, I feel like I'm a part of it. If I have a bad mix, sometimes I feel like I can't hear myself or I can't hear someone else, and it's just I want to take my ears out, you know. But yeah, so same kind of.
Depending on what you're doing, like whether you're playing or singing, tailoring your ear specifically to what you need to hear, either with the band or with like the band director, is super crucial. And I can tell you, I have never mastered this. So I'm interested to know how to better that, because I never feel like my mix is ever like spot on or perfect.
So when we are on the stage and when we are thinking about the mix, I need to be sure what's going on with someone else.
Well, it's kind of like vocals with blending. So you can sing a harmony to any song, but if you're not blending with those who are around you, then it's not going to sound as good as it will, or it could.
Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna jump to that. Blend. How we gonna get that blend tone? You're talking about the vocals, that's good. How do you do it?
I just think that you have to have your other vocals in your ears, because otherwise you're just singing on your own.
Okay, great.
So usually if you're in a choir, you're next to people, but since we're not in a choir, we all have microphones. We have to be able to hear them like we are in a choir, which means that they're in your ear.
So first, we need to feel we are in the room. We are in the same space, not isolated. Then blend. How gonna happen that is, I'm gonna jump straight here. I don't know if you can see, but
Yes, we can see.
right
It's great.
here. What did it say? Tell me.
Hand,
And
left, right, balance.
Balance, left, right. Okay. So one of the things, the penning of the balance gonna be for each instrument. Okay.
Not for each instrument. Is that what you said?
No, gonna be for each.
Oh, okay.
For each instrument. So what happened? You have 3 singers.
And coming up, we're gonna probably have 4 almost every week.
Okay, we're gonna have 4. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but
I think there are.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can.
we're good.
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
Okay,
And make 'em
Okay.
happy.
so what happened here? This is my spectrum or my area in my ears. Left. I'm sorry. Okay. Left, right. Okay. So what happened if all the singers what happened if all the singers have volume, they are at the same volume, and all of them are on the center? So what's gonna happen?
It's muddy.
Everything is singing in the same space in our ears, in our spectrum, open ambience, in our head, whatever. So it's like, you know what? I cannot hear my voice. Yeah, I can hear more Jasmine. I can hear
Mm.
Sabrina. I can hear more Shana. Whatever. So why? Because we are in the same space. Okay. If you are 1, 2, 3, 4 singer, if you are the one, okay, this is my mix. I'm gonna try to leave my voice on the one. And with the panning, I'm gonna select box 1. If you remember that, we need to select the channel. We are on box 1, and we will need to move the panning just a little bit, trying to find out the space to listen the voice, without a lot of volume. Okay, what happened? I cannot hear Jasmine. I'm gonna give her more volume. Oh, I cannot hear myself. I'm gonna give more volume. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna give. So every time we are giving us more, and more. And when we are getting someone else too much volume, that's not mean a lot of time we need to get more volume from the rest of the instruments or the band of the vocals. No, that's mean if this instrument or that singer it has too much volume, I need to put it down. No, no starting giving you more this, giving you more that. At the end, gonna be a messy mix. Make sense? I don't know. Yeah. So I'm gonna try. This is me, finger number 1. I'm gonna try to put finger number 2, maybe to the left, like the 25%. So here the finger number 2. I'm gonna try to leave the finger number 3, maybe 20 to the right. And the finger number 4, maybe this one is 3. Maybe 45 or something like that to the right. So now what happened? My voice is here. I have the finger to the left. I have the finger number 3 to the right. Number 4 more to the right. So I'm opening the space. And I'm not doing this. Finger number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. So everybody gonna be fighting in that spot. Okay. So what's happened with the instruments? The piano, how we are running the P16 right now, we have drums, piano, guitars, 1 and 2. What else do you?
Bass.
Bass.
Yeah, but okay. Here, if I'm right, we are working this, but we are running here stereo.
Oh. Yeah. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
they each have 2 channels.
Drums? Yeah, drums.
Yeah, we have drums,
Mm.
piano keys, guitars 1 and 2,
Yeah, yeah. I think that's
and
all.
yeah, and that's all. So what happened there?
Automatically.
Oh, yeah, that one. Thank you. That one, they gonna sound both sides the same balance, that's the same volume, yeah, right and left. Because we are trying to match the volumes from each instrument. Okay. So now what happened here? We are trying to be or to find out to get a good space when we are listening with in ears. So drums always are gonna leave the pen. This is me, and I think gonna be the best way to leave it like that. Because when we are listening any song from who has a drums right now, and especially on the worship music, the drums always gonna be like a snare and kick and hi-hat maybe 20 to the right or left, and then the toms are moving around and crash right and crash left. So we have that way the drums here in the church. So what happened here? For drums, we always gonna try to leave the thing on the center. I don't know if
The
that makes sense.
The
That's-
green light, where it's green, not where it's red.
Yes, actually, I'm thinking right now to bring a AC power. Can you give me 2 minutes?
So you're saying
No.
that
Yeah.
Thank,
Go for it.
Coffee break.
at the
Go
con-
potty.
you're already separating.
yes,
Okay.
all of them. They
All
are
of these are
stereo.
being separated.
Also pre-mixed.
Yeah,
We don't need-
Lots of mics
They're all
on.
in the center.
yes. Okay, guys. So this is the drums.
Okay.
This is the balance. If you can see here,
Mm-hmm.
so that means everything from the drums, we're gonna send it to the right or the left.
Mm-hmm.
But because we have set up the drums as a stereo on the P16, we're gonna leave it on the center.
Okay.
If you listen the drums and if you pay attention, the toms gonna be around like this is the center. The tone 1, tone 2, tone 3. In crashes, The snare and kick. And hi-hat around here. So that's the idea that we are trying to send to the drummer. So what happened if we are listening the snare too much to the left or to the right? First, we need to check we have the drums on the center. If someone just touch it and leave it there, you're gonna have issue like you're feeling like, hey, what's going on with my kick? Yeah, you're gonna feel weird. Okay, so when I was talking, actually you can see it right here.
Mhm.
This is the box number 1. Let's see how they run in the last time they use it. Box number 2 is on the center. 3 is on the center.
Volume's maxed.
And
Mhm.
4 is
Oh,
center.
guilty. I've done that.
So what happened here? We need to try that to get that space. I was trying to say, this is me, the box number 1. I'm gonna leave it on the center. Box number 2, I'm gonna open it to my left. Box number 3, I'll leave it to the right. Box number 4, more to the right. Make sense?
Mhm.
Yeah. So what
Yeah.
happened? I won't be fighting with someone else if I am the singer. So I'm trying to get that space from all the singers. Yes, Jasmine.
Okay, so this is the reason I don't do that, and I feel like we should talk through this. because I typically don't always keep both my ears in throughout the whole set. So I
Okay.
feel like if I pop an ear out or I have one loose, then I will lose whatever I've panned into that ear.
Mm.
So scared us all into wearing our in-ears in both ears because it causes all sorts of like weird, like dizziness or something if you don't wear them. But honestly, it's really hard to hear the room, especially on song like 2 and 3, without having some of it open. So I guess, what are your thoughts about all that?
Okay. So what happened if you are the singer, you don't have a good balance, someone is jumping for the volume or whatever, or you don't have a good mix, and you need to take out one of your ears? Yes, you're gonna damage your ears.
If you take one out.
Yes.
So the other thing that I'll do is I'll like have them in there loosely so I can just hear the click.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So what happened here? When we are doing the rehearsal, maybe we are trying to get both ears. When we are singing, maybe I'm wrong, because maybe if I was you, maybe I will do okay, I need to listen to I don't gonna be worried about the mix. Okay, I'm gonna take my left out, but at the same moment, I'm gonna give me more volume. Because in the rehearsal, we had the 100% of the volume was good. And then when I'm taking out my ear, I'm just working with a 50. So now this 50 needs to work like my 100.
I don't do that though. I don't turn it
Yeah,
up.
maybe me. Yeah. Maybe me, or maybe someone else can do it. That's why it's not recommended to do that.
So I guess in my head, I just don't know how to hear or feel the room without being able to hear and feel the room.
Mhm.
Because when I had both ears in, you can't really hear what.
Just a curiosity,
Uh-huh.
is there a way to get the room in our ears,
Right.
console,
Mhm.
that is no, that.
I just wonder, like, we could go through the effort of like trying it. I just wonder if it would be the same. Or if it would be, I don't know if it would give the same feel.
But I have found, like, for instance, when in a similar context, when pastor comes up during worship and talks, I'm not hearing it, you know what I mean? It's
Yes, that's me all the time.
similar, probably a similar.
Should be
context.
able to hear that.
I can't without.
Yeah.
It's a matter of me getting to know that and know where he or she's at on the console. But I've struggled with that for sure. Every time I don't hear them, I gotta pull out so I can hear what they're saying.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yep.
and I'm with you. I completely understand the part. The thing is here. Maybe at that moment, okay, I'm gonna say, okay, that moment is okay. But when the band is, or we are playing the whole band, and we are doing that, so what happened there is that we are getting, I don't know why, but we're gonna have for sure a delay about the tempo. I'm listening the click, but I'm very sure I'm playing just a little bit out about the tempo. Yeah, with the vocals, this is not a rule, but I notice a lot of singers, when they do that, for any reason, they are out of tune, just a little bit.
That's
So
super.
why?
Every week I'm out of tune.
No. I'm not saying you are. Yeah, actually,
Well, I do it every week, so I don't know.
yeah, I'm not saying that, but
Potential.
because we are listening the delay of the room,
Mm,
and that one is sending me another frequency about the tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah. mhm.
I was gonna say, my mom, like, I had been like more careful since she told me like, what, like, it can cause like all sorts of weird things. But then I saw Dirk Bentley do it at his concert and I was like, well, he is doing this way more than I am probably. And he's got all sorts of fancy people probably telling him what he can and can't do. And he played an entire 2 hours without his in-ear in, like one ear. And I was like, see, but,
I wonder
but
if he's got monitors.
I don't think. I don't think- But, so that was my thing.
Yeah, so that's the goal, and I'm Norris. We need to, or we are missing. I'm gonna put here missing the room Or the-
Yeah,
or the ambience. Okay.
Yeah.
So right now, that's why this is so important for us.
yeah.
That's why right now we are fighting with 16 channels.
Mm-hmm.
When we get there, right?
Yes, in a couple months, we are waiting for the new gear for in-ears, and we're gonna get 48 channels. So we are talking about singer number 1 and 2, 3, 4. But at that moment, the drums gonna be maybe 10 channels.
Custom mix, let's go.
Yeah, so I cannot listen this, I cannot listen that. Okay, you need to go to your mix because gonna be like this. The board that you are seeing behind the desk, we gonna get it in a small box for one of us. We can put reverb, we can put delay, we can cue. So it's another thing. Yeah.
I would love it because I've heard this is possible now and I know it will be possible with the new ones is how do you save your settings to your P16?
Yes.
Right,
Cool.
exactly. At the fall.
And I have that for today. That's why I'm jumping a lot of
I know,
things.
sorry,
No,
don't
no,
go ahead,
no.
go back to what you were doing because we're
Well,
probably.
I'll eventually get back to instruments someday. It'll be fine. I have notes.
Okay.
Wait,
So
but can I ask a quick question before we move on? Because I'm
Yes.
is the whole goal for us to only use our in-ear sounds and not have to rely or feel the need to listen to the room? Or is it that we just can't add the room into our ears right now with the current system that we have? Or are we just supposed to only hear our in-ears when we sing or play? That's it. That's all we should be relying on. Like, what's the goal?
okay, the goal for me, this is me, trying to feel I am in the room, I'm feeling the people, I'm not missing something, and I have everything here.
So the goal is to have everything there. And with our current system, are you saying that we can have everything there? We just don't know how to maneuver it? Or can we not get everything in terms of the ambiance and the room with our current system?
Right now, we have everything almost. We have the tracks mono, but in the house, we are running a stereo.
Mhm.
So we are missing one channel and we are missing the ambience.
So, okay, so it is not possible to get the ambience right now with our current system.
Actually, we're gonna have 4 singers. Right now, if we have 2 guitars, we can adjust.
Which we don't have
Tracks.
right now. We don't have 2 guitars right now.
Yeah. Okay, so right now, we can take 2 channels. We can take, I'm sorry, we can take 2 channels for each guitar. And we can use those as an ambience mics.
So as long as we have 1 electric, then it's possible.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
until I get another electric player, we won't have 2.
Okay,
Maybe for Summit.
great. Okay, so we need to get a new box, okay? For some.
After
Okay. So, yes, I want to take a picture of that. Okay, just we mentioned how to save the scene. Okay.
Because I don't know how to do this and I would love
Okay,
to.
this is gonna be really good. We have 16 channels. That's mean each instrument, right? So we have 16 scenes. So 16 people can use the same P16 and decide I'm gonna be the scene number 1, and scene number 2, and scene number 3, etc. How are we gonna do that? If you see here, this is the store right here.
Stores it in memory.
Uh-huh.
It's in store. We're gonna push down, and now it's telling me this is scene is saving, is saved on the 7.
It's saving on 7 or that one's the only one that's open or used?
Yeah, in this case, yeah, you're right. You do the 7.
Just the 7 has
Yeah.
been used.
Yeah. So what happened if you're gonna say 1? I'm sorry, where is it? Okay. Right there. So now you see, I'm calling the 1, calling the 2, whatever. But now, right now, we have the same. Okay, so what happened if someone is messing around and you are the 7? So you're gonna do the recall because someone else touched your P16 or whatever. Recall. You're gonna push your scene number 7. Come on. Okay. And it come back because it was saved.
I didn't.
Okay. So this is the drums.
So
You
wait,
know-
how did you get it to save it in the first place?
So right here,
Okay,
it saved it
store.
like that. We
Yeah,
are on the number 7.
So you're not changing it to a different one. You're gonna use 7 as the example.
Yes.
Okay.
So someone just came and put the drums down. So when you are coming Sunday, you're expecting you're gonna have something similar like the last time you play, but you use a P16. So what happened here? If you check, we are on 7 and the drums is on 0. We need to recall and push 7.
And it'll change every channel, not just the drums.
It does gonna change everything.
Okay.
If someone else
Back to
was
what it
moving,
was.
for example, here, the box number 1, it's complete to the left. That's okay. But if I recall the 7, gonna go back to the center because that way how was saved.
But can we start like from the beginning? Let's just say I want number 3. What would I do to make number 3?
I agree. I need
Sorry.
Understand?
Mine.
Actually, give me a
I'll hold
second.
it for
I'm
you.
gonna think it.
Save scene. Save your settings to a preset by holding the store button and then select the target preset by pressing any of the 16 channel select buttons. Press the same channel select button again to confirm the store process.
Okay, so now, thank you, Forrest. Now, Forrest. Now, Forrest gonna show us how to do it, just following the instructions. That's easy, right?
So we're gonna press and hold the
Or
store.
Hold the store button,
There's 3.
then select
Select
the target.
just 3.
You want to go 3? Okay.
Yes, please.
Wow.
then-
Okay.
And then you press it again to confirm.
What are we pressing again to confirm? The 3 again?
And then
Yep.
select the target preset by pressing any of the 16. Then the same channel select button again. Okay,
so 3.
I'll do 3 again. So you want to do it twice as you click. That's basically what it's saying.
While holding store. Okay.
4.
And now we save it. So now what happened?
Recall.
So now you got a green light on the 3 now.
Because the 3's now taken. But what happened to the 7?
Well,
we
I,
lose
you can probably recall 7
Mhm.
and then you're back.
Oh, there
That's
you
why
go.
we have the recall.
Now, I got a question on this.
Yeah.
The only that tells me the only way you can overwrite somebody then is to deliberately check 7 twice, and
Exactly.
that'll override it. So you want to avoid anything that's already green. That's somebody else's preset. Otherwise, you're gonna override it.
Exactly.
So that was a curiosity I had. So well, that's good. That's probably why they say do it twice, because
Exactly.
it makes you think about.
Yeah, you need to be sure that one is your right number is seen. So right here, this is a good key.
Main.
The main.
Okay.
What that means? Main. If I push down, you can see my volume is not on the 100. So that's okay. That's the way you want to run in the P16. Okay, that's good. But what happened here? Sometimes someone touched a key, I don't know why, and the main, it's down. So if you are coming to a church, you are watching the green lights, and you're gonna say, hey, I'm getting other signal, but I cannot listen anything, and I have all my polio. What's going on? The P16 is not working, the cable is not good. So
happening.
I need to go to check my main. Oh, that's why we're not listening anything. Yeah. So we need to, before you save your scene, I recommend this way. To leave all the way the main volume, but I'm gonna pay attention to my level. So it's like we have two volumes. This is gonna be like my input gain from all the instruments, and this is gonna be my volume, how much I wanna get on my ears, on my headphones.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, you, I have all my volume. What's going on? And I'm not listening anything. Yeah, maybe your main gonna be around there. And you are firing here with a volume. You are selecting the drums. You are giving sorry, here all the volumes, and you are showing, look, I have everything up, and I cannot listen nothing. Yeah, it's because the main. That's why this is
I have a comment.
okay.
Oh, go ahead. I won't
Yeah, no,
interrupt you.
you're okay. This happened with me twice. And I was like, what's going on? I tried, I tested, and Friday or Saturday was working good, but Sunday it's not working. What's going on? And I take them out, and during the week, I came, I turn around, okay, what happened? And I start messing with everything. Oh, the main was down.
Oh my goodness.
And what happened? We took like 35 minutes trying to fix the cable, trying to find another cable, trying to run in another power supply. It was a lot of troubleshooting
Yikes.
until I found out the issue was we don't know we have a main volume. Okay, so this one is a good key. Maybe it's so easy, but we need to pay attention to that. The first thing you need to check without the ear, the ears in your ears, or your level down, check your main input, please. And then just a little bit, go check, and trying to get what volume you're gonna be comfortable with this.
put that up on the screen
Okay.
again. This happened to me. It's a very similar problem. Now we'll turn the main off.
Main?
Staying on. But
Okay,
anyway,
put the volume
what
down.
happened to me is that I said, hey, Spencer, I can't hear myself. And apparently I pushed this button in
Okay,
and it, when I was on my guitar. So I was on guitar, wherever I'm at here, I was right here. And I had this pushed in. I didn't know it. That does a simple.
Oh,
So Spencer comes over and goes, oh, it's just this, because what I had done is I'd reached down here to move this and I went in instead
Yeah.
of turning. So you can turn yourself off too on it in the same way, same concept. So, and I believe I'm correct in saying the reason you want to have that feature is you can go over and turn so-and-so off, or maybe you got a funky mic that's sitting over here and it's echoing. You can go turn it off. You want to be able to turn some channels off, and that's why they
Yeah.
have that option.
Yeah, so do we have any question watching the P16?
do we have any questions? What about the P16?
Yeah, right
Like-
here, you have the P16.
Well, what
in-
you just said, I don't have any questions on, but there's still some knobs on the left of the level that have not been discussed yet.
Oh, okay, great. I have that on my notes.
Okay.
So we have bass, mid, frequency, and treble. So all of them gonna work, for example, for the drums. You know what? I don't know that, or maybe a better example, your box. Hey, can you EQ better my mic? It's too high, it's too bright, or it's too bassy. Yeah, or I have a lot of nasal tone. Yeah, is that correct? Nasal?
Oh, nasal tone.
Nasal. Thank you, thank you. Nasal tone. Okay. Maybe, and maybe the guy or me gonna say, but here you are sounding like you are on the,
Oh, you're angelic.
you are on the heaven. Oh no, it sounds weird on my ears. Yeah, can you do better job, please? No, just kidding. Yeah, so what happened here? We have the box. If I'm touching the bass, that one gonna affect just right now to the box number 1. The mid, the frequency mid, and the highs. So I recommend to leave everything on the center.
Okay.
That's flat. Yeah. But here we can do a better mix. For example, you know what? I want to listen the bass, but it's too bassy. Okay, you can put this bass on that channel because maybe your ears are so sensitive to that frequency. So you can put down the bass, the bass frequency to the bass. Yeah. So I don't know if that makes sense. Or maybe
Yes,
the
yeah.
guitar is too bright right here.
Okay.
You see, we have a stereo. Yeah, maybe it's too bright. Okay. It's bright. Please don't give you more bass because the bright tone gonna see it there. If it is too bright, put the trebles down. And that's gonna warm out the tone.
Okay, so there's bass, which we know what that sounds like. What's the one next to it?
The middle frequency.
Middle frequency, and then the one
Yeah.
on the right?
This one is the frequency, how gonna affect the middle frequency. So both gonna work together.
Okay.
This is like your volume.
Mm-hmm.
This is your frequency or boxy tone. Yeah, if you are listening your vocal, it's like it's in the box. Maybe you need to put down this frequency and the volume of that frequency that you're listening in your ears. So Why this is so important?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, guys. I have here my for the iPhone
Mm-hmm.
in ears. They gonna work completely different.
Right.
So what happened here? I have that 215. When you have Forrest, what in ears do you
I
have?
don't know what brand it is. It
Okay,
works, that's all.
but
don't
okay, okay, it works. What about you, Ian?
I've been using my over ears. They're oh gosh, what brand are they? They're Vic Firth overhead
Oh
ears.
yeah, actually you had for yeah. Okay. What about the high frequency with those headphones?
I think they sound fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't had any issues with them.
This is what I have.
The KZ ZSN Pro.
Okay, SSM Pro. Okay. So Sabrina, what do you have?
No idea. Not the slightest guess.
Okay.
You're in good company. How about?
I have the Sennheisers, but those are just for vocals
And how do you know that?
because you chose them for me.
Set that question up.
So these are great for vocals because I can define every sound. The vocals sound amazing in here, but when I use them to play the piano, it sounds horrible.
Mm.
Exactly. Those Sennheiser are really good for singers. Yeah. In singers who are expecting to hear clear vocals.
Mhm.
In the band gonna be important, but the most important thing gonna be to listen good vocals. I have that 215, I think. I don't remember how many drivers it's working with those headphones. But you know about subwoofers? Who knows about subwoofers? What that means? Ian,
I couldn't hear
Sub-
because she
he
was
said what?
distracting me.
I'm a woman, I can multitask. He said, what does
Please.
subwoofers mean?
What do they mean?
yeah.
With the
What is that?
So the sub frequency is a lower frequency range.
Okay, great. So it's amazing because right now with all the technology and everything that we have around the world, we can decide how many drives we want to work just for the subwoofers. So for example, a bass player, what the bass player gonna try to find out on the ears? Trying to listen the bass as the bass. Make sense? No as a guitar. Hey, I cannot hear it. No, you need to fix my bass. The tone of the sound is like a guitar. Okay, maybe it's because we don't have the right headphones for those in ears. Yeah, as my wife said, those Sennheiser for play the piano or as a keyboard player doesn't work because you're never gonna get those low frequencies. I remember one time I forget my headphones, and I told her, "I can I borrow your headphones?" Sure. And when I started the rehearsal, what's going on? I'm missing something. During the worship time, I remember, okay, I'm using your headphones. I'm missing the bass, I'm missing this, and I was trying to fix with a P16. So our earphones gonna be part of us too. So what happened here? If we are expecting to have a good mix, to have a good frequency response from the P16, we need to know how our headphone sounds with the music that we like. I don't know if that makes sense. That means we need to practice a less to listen one or two songs with the headphones and see oh, actually I'm missing the bass. I'm missing this, I'm missing that, or I'm getting too much bass or whatever, or it's too high, it's too bright for my ears. I need to figure out how my headphones gonna work. And that's a good thing. For example, I know Jasmine, she has a custom in ears. I don't know nothing about the specs, but I'm expecting those gonna be better than my shirt. But what happened? Maybe she pay 1,500 and I pay 100. So it's a huge difference. Hey, Jasmine, I forget my my headphones. Can I borrow yours? Sure. And I put it, what's going on? Sounds weird. It's because I don't know Jasmine headphones. I know my headphones. Yeah. So you need to practice with your headphones how you listen your music or your television or whatever, talking about the worship style, how they sound in our headphones. Make sense? It's something really easy, but we know when someone, or maybe just me, when someone touch or EQ from the car. When I just put my music, what's going on? Who was messing around with this? And maybe my key was touching everything. Like, oh man, here. Yeah. So it's the same thing.
So are you saying that if I just plug my earphones into my phone when I'm listening to music, if I notice, oh, the guitar's real bassy,
Mhm.
then that would indicate that probably when I get on the P16, I need to turn the treble up?
If it's too basic, we need to put down.
No,
The
turn the
bass,
bass down, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just explained.
Yeah, but a lot of people, maybe me a couple years ago, I was doing that. It's too basic. I need more highs. And I was touching the treble, but the bass is still there.
So whatever you have too much of, you turn it down.
Yes.
Point.
Yeah. It's the same. Hey, you know what? I cannot listen. I'm listening too much the guitar. Okay. Go and put down the guitar. Don't try to be fighting with the instrument. Try to get a good balance with all instruments. Yeah. So questions here. We need to pay attention here. I know everybody knows this, but this one's gonna be for the phones. Yeah, maybe you were running late and you connect to have here. It's like, oh man, I'm just listening just one side. Yeah, because you are on the left. Yeah. No, okay, you were just on the right. So we need to pay attention which one we are using. It's gonna be the fonts. We are expecting, I think every Sunday we have everything on, but what happened if this one is off? Okay, you need to push this button here. Please turn on, turn up, turn on, turn up. That's it. Of course, you don't need to be worried about this. But what happened if during the week someone just, I don't know, he have an accident and just drop the P16 and just disconnect, and he tried to fix it and just put it where he was trying to fix it. So of course, you need to be on the end. Yeah, and this is true when we are getting signal from here to another P16. I know we don't need to be worried about that. But what happens if we don't have a cable and the cable is just around, needs to be on the input. What is this?
Limiter.
Limit. Hey, Hugo, I have. Okay, I pay attention. I put attention to your class. It was really good. I have the main. Way, a level, but I'm not listening a lot. I don't know what's going on. It sounds to compress or something like that is this one, the limiter. This one is trying to protect your ears and trying to get, if you have it here, you're telling to the P16, everything it comes through here, just let it go. Don't pay attention to that, and you're gonna get the whole volume. But what happens if someone is speaking in any minute or something happened, a cable is connected, feedback, I don't know.
Yeah.
This one gonna save our ears. The
Hmm.
limit.
It's a volume limiter.
Yeah, this is like a compression. When this is gonna stop the volume and gonna detect, oh, this is going a little bit crazy. Okay, I need to stop it and to be on the same level. Yeah.
Where do you
Mhm.
recommend that one be the standard spot? Is there?
Yeah,
straight up?
that one is a good question. So I'm gonna be honest with you. A couple years ago, when I was a little bit younger, I used my main volume all the way. I always do that, or I'm still doing that. But I hate that one for a couple years because we're like, oh man, it's compressing my tongue and whatever. Blah. Okay, so what happened? Maybe sometimes this is really crazy. I was running my ears all the way because I was like, no, I wanna feel the groove. I wanna feel everything. I don't know. So after the years, I found out I was damaging my ears.
Mm.
And after the worship service, I was like, oh, my ears, I feel something weird, right? It was hearing something inside. And I was a little bit worried. And I start to, okay, maybe, okay, I'm gonna start using this. And I start there. I put my volume down. It was like, oh, I'm missing something. Okay, a couple weeks later, I was, oh, I'm listening to everything. I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna go to try a little bit more down. Right now, I'm proud of me. Thank you. No, just kidding. I'm using the limit there. I'm on there. And my level for the first service is there. And then for the second service, maybe gonna be on the half. Yeah. And that's it. So what happened here, or what I'm trying to say, after 20 minutes or 45 minutes that we are listening with the headphones, we're gonna start feeling, oh, I think my volume went down. Someone touched my P16 or what's going on? No, your ears are starting feeling tired. Yeah, so you need to pay attention to take care about that. And don't be from the rehearsal to the whole volume because no, I need to wake up. I'm gonna give me all the volume. So no, that's gonna be a big mistake after the months or years. Okay, now I going back to the instrument.
Yay. Amazing.
So here we have drums, piano, keys, guitar 1 and guitar 2. We are running a stereo. Okay, it's the same thing with the piano because the piano is stereo. And if I am playing of the piano is stereo or the keys is stereo, we just have one guitar player. I'm gonna try. Okay, so this is the piano. It's on the center. And this one is the guitar. Both are in the center. So that's telling me anytime we're gonna start fighting about the volume.
Mm.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. If I am the only guitar player, I'm gonna leave my guitar on the center. In the piano, I'm gonna move it just a little bit to the right. So that means I'm sending both channels, left and right, more to the right. I'm listening just a little bit on the left, but this one gonna give me space for my guitar. What happened here with acoustic guitar? Actually, if you can see here, it's a little bit to the left. This one is yeah, actually this is mine. Yeah, I think electric guitar. I leave it there, the acoustic guitar. I leave it, or I send it a little bit to the left because I'm trying to cover the space that I took out from the keys. But my guitar gonna be on the center. Yeah. So what happened here? This is the piano, right and left. When I'm sending, this is my left, this is my right. When I'm sending the left a little bit to the right, I mean I'm moving this on the spectrum. And for any reason, we're gonna get more volume, of course, on the right side. So this space here now is free. The acoustic guitar, I think I won't use it on the center, at least if I'm playing acoustic guitar. But as a guitar or as an electric guitar, I'm gonna try to send the acoustic guitar to here, trying to cover the space that I took out from the keys. In my electric guitar, gonna be in the center. But I have my electric guitar here, piano just here, and acoustic guitar just here, or like that. Yeah. In vocals, gonna be center, right. I don't care who is. I just gonna leave the lead vocal, and the background vocals. I'm gonna put it left, right. Yeah. The bass on the center. Yeah, that one gonna be the best place. Yeah, on the center. It's not a rule, but if someone want to try, just putting the bass on the right, left, gonna be a little bit weird, but if you like it, yeah, that's you. So that's me as a guitar player. What happened when we have two guitar players? So this is weird. I'm gonna try to leave the keys stereo, acoustic. I'm gonna send it right here. But the electric guitar, let me try to do this. But one electric guitar gonna be maybe here in, I don't know, 20. So it's going here. In the other electric guitar gonna be to the left all the way. And well, and right here, I'm sending the other guitar here. So for any reason, or how this works is I'm trying to get guitar one, more volume to the right, guitar left, more volume to the left. But sometimes in the middle, they are combining, but they're not fighting between them. Because I'm getting definition from the right and from the side. But what happens if both guitars are working here? This is guitar one, and this is guitar two. We are using delays, so we are playing delays, we're reverb, tremolo, a lot of effects. So at the end, gonna be like, we are fighting with all those effects. And we are gonna try to get more volume, and the delay and everything gonna be just in the whole spectrum on our head. I don't know if that makes sense. Questions?
I guess I have one question.
Yeah.
I understood what you said right there. I'm just trying to remember back here when we talked about this.
Yeah.
We were talking about these being in the center
Mm-hmm.
because we're doing the console, we're doing a lot of the control. And I
Yeah.
was just seeing these guitars here. So what about, so now so I'm just trying to understand. I thought,
Uh-huh.
I had a note here, hey, keep all these to the center. But in fact, we want to move them.
It depends because, for example, piano with a clean guitar, they're gonna be fighting because they're gonna have almost the same tone. Yeah, when we don't have overdriving or distortion, just a clean tone with the piano gonna be fighting. Yeah, so it's up to you. You can leave the piano. I'm sorry, on the center, and you can move just your guitar just a little bit to the left, and all the way to the right, or otherwise, maybe this one can be the piano, and you're gonna leave your guitar right and left 50-50 on the center.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, so for the most part, at the center, you do just kind of move some of these over a little bit to one side. Just create some space.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So how I gonna feel I am in the room? I need to pay attention how we are on the stage. Yeah. So maybe I'm gonna start with the drums. We have the drums, and we have the hi-hat. Crashes, whatever. Okay. So we are trying to send this to the P16 in this way. But this one, you just send it in stereo. So we don't need to be worried about this too much. Yeah, about the drums. So the drums actually don't worry about the balance or the panning. Just pay attention to the volume, okay? But what happened with the guitar? Guitar, we just have this. Center, right and left. The same tone, but maybe delays. We have a chord delay here and a do delay on the left. So we need to try to get that balanced, free space and free dynamic between the delays. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah. So that one is the idea. What happened if I put the? In this case, we cannot do that, or maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, we cannot do that. But what happened? Okay, Hugo, you know what? We need to use more channels. So now the guitars gonna be just on one channel. And we're gonna get right and left just to one channel. It's the same example like the vocals. My delays, my river, gonna be fighting here the whole time. But they never gonna breathe. They never gonna get the space in my ears. The house gonna be a stereo and gonna sound cool, but in my ears gonna be like, I'm fighting. I don't get this, I don't get that, because we are trying to get that stereo imagine. But in mono, gonna be a little bit hard to feel comfortable. Yeah. So what instruments do we have mono? We have the bass, acoustic guitar, of course, all the vocals, the MC mics, click, and band director. We are on the same channel on the click. Hugo, I'm have a big issue. I have my click all the way, and I cannot listen my click. So Hugo, what's going on? Okay, if this is the example or the situation, you need to go back to your instrument and if you see, because we are messing around with this one, the P16, the drums is all the way. So okay, I need to get more space for each instrument. I'm gonna put it down, the drums. And then, oh, my bass is too much. And then we are getting space for the click. That is gonna just an example. Yeah, I keep the same thing. So I think a couple times I hear about from the keyboard players, oh, I have my volume all the way up and I cannot listen myself. Okay, so we need to go and check the rest of the instrument. Yeah. Maybe I don't recommend, okay, so maybe you need, oh, it's because you have the volume on the half. Put it there. No, that means yeah, you're gonna be bleeding from the whole channels and the piano gonna be in the same spot. No, I cannot listen. Yeah, the problem is go to your mix and put down everything, trying to get your instrument in the right level that you are trying to get it. What happened if I am a new person in the church? What happened if this is not my church, someone just invited me to play, so I don't have any idea who played before me, how they live it. Maybe I'm gonna find, oh, that's weird. Okay, that's the way someone else likes to run. Okay, so that's okay. So I'm gonna start this. Putting all my levels down. Okay. Why? Because, okay, I'm gonna play the guitar. Okay. I get my volume. I'm gonna check, okay, I got my gain, I have my level. Okay. I'm the guitar player. I'm gonna start with my guitar. Giving me volume. Okay. I like the volume of my guitar. I'm comfortable with that. Okay, I like it. So of course, I need to listen the rest of the band. I'm gonna start with the drums. Just a little bit. Oh, I like it. I wanna play my guitar. Oh, okay. I'm feeling good. And I'm gonna be doing the same thing with each instrument. Okay, this is the bass. Okay, it's not jumping over the drums. It's a good matching with the kick. Okay, I like it. Acoustic guitar and doing the same thing. Box, wherever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so what happened here? First, I check my instruments because that's the problem. If we are trying to match or to do a mix with someone who maybe was maybe this P16 someone else using for vocals, gonna be complete different than mix as a guitar player because I wanna feel the band, I wanna get all the whole instruments in the vocals. Yeah, but the vocals, a lot of vocals, they prefer to listen just the piano because they are trying to be on the right key in the click because they are trying to be on the right tempo. So gonna be weird for me. It's like I'm trying to listen or to play every worship time or every Sunday, like the original song. Yeah, so to feel the whole band, the whole power, the everything. So why? Because I practice with the track that we have, the lead singer and whatever, right? So we don't have the track, just the track without the vocals. We are practicing with the vocals. So what happened when I'm playing to play any song with the vocals? It's like I'm gonna feel like, hey, I'm missing something. I don't know what. Of course, the vocals. But I know everybody gonna be complete different, so that's okay. But my recommendation is trying to get a good balance of all the instruments. Yeah. So what's happening? Oh, I don't care the other guitar player. I just gonna pay attention to my guitar. I don't know if we're gonna be playing the same melody on the same time, and we are thinking, oh, I'm playing really good, and today where I was on fire, and when you went out, hey man, can you stop playing my melody, please? We're playing the same thing. Yeah, we didn't talk about this, but we need to take care. Blah blah blah. Yeah, so gonna be the same thing. What happened if the keyboard players don't listen the guitars? Oh, this is too empty. The keyboard player gonna start. No, I need to play more rhythm because the sound is getting too empty. But maybe the right volume from the guitars is not the right one from the in that moment for those in-ears or that mix.
I guess the only comment I had is when you went through that whole exercise, of starting with your instrument and then adjusting all the others, then you'd want to do a store and go store it, right?
Yes,
Because it might get you, that's the shortcut next week or next month.
exactly. And that one is the right thing. That one gonna be the shortcut. That doesn't mean gonna be the perfect mix for next time that I gonna
But
use
it's
it.
pretty close.
But yeah, you're gonna be sure your guitar is in the right spot. So everything gonna be moving around your level of the guitar. Yeah. So I think this is the last thing. Bleeding sound on the mics. For example, what happened here? Sometimes we are running the gate for the vocals, and they need to listen or they need to sing, I'm sorry, too close to get the right volume for the vocals. But I know not everybody have the same volume in their voice, so sometimes we need to work on that. So what happened here? In this happened actually with the drummers too. We need to work a lot with the gate, and sometimes we need to take out the gate. But at the same time, when we do that, that means if the singer is not singing, at the same time is capturing all the sound in the house. Yeah, maybe one singer is too close to the drums, and that's happened before we have the drums in the corner. I remember a couple of times, hey, can you put down the drums? We don't have the drums too high, or no, but I don't have it in my P16. Okay, you need to sing close to your mic because you are capturing that volume of the sound from the drums. Yeah, in the moments when this person wasn't singing, it was working as a mic or as a room mic, the wet mic or the ambience mic. So what happened? Oh, the drum is killing me. Can you fix that? Maybe the routing. No, it's not the routing. Yeah, it's trying to get the good gate signal and trying to get a good level when we are singing, in good position when we are singing, and it's the same for the drummers. Yeah, if I'm not hearing the same, how do you say that? Same
Intensity.
intensity. Yeah, thank you. Of course, we need to work with that. So that happened. That happened with, I think, everybody. Yeah. Why I'm not talking about the guitar players, because right now we have a box who is replacing the mic from the amp, so we are going straight to the board. So the drums can say, the drummers, I'm sorry, can say, hey, can you do that with the drummers? yeah, we need to play with the electric drums. And we don't want that. So now we prefer to work with the gates and input gain. Yeah, so we need to take care or pay attention to those details. What happened with the MC mics? A lot of times, we have the MC mics and they are going on the stage, and a lot of times they leave it on. And you are feeling, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, I've heard
Mix
that before.
sounds really weird. What's going on? Yeah, maybe you had too much volume on the NC mic because you want to listen that moment what the pastor was saying, but they leave it on. So yeah, you need to work on that. Mute or open the mic, mute the mic, or just trying to get a good signal that you can listen, but not too high volume. So it's trying to figure it out. Yeah, how to work with those things. But that happens every Sunday. And maybe I'm really sure it's not just in our church. This is gonna happen in every church, every moment that we have speakers. So that one is a good thing and something that I want to know, because sometimes I heard that I'm listening a lot of the drums and I don't have anything in my drums. Yeah, it's because he's speaking the whole volume from the mic. Yeah.
But in terms of them leaving that mic on, is that something that the sound team can turn off if they catch it on the pastor's mic or what have you when they leave it on the stage? If they leave it on, is that something that somebody can turn off intentionally if they know, as opposed to us with our in-ears trying to figure out how to fix it while we're trying to play?
Okay, so right now in the board, we're gonna mute
Mhm.
that channel, that mic, for example,
Mhm.
for the house. But for the in-ears, gonna
Oh,
yeah. So
know that.
This is challenging for the singers then, because they aren't gonna be running across the stage to go mute their board, so they're kind of stuck.
yes.
But for me, a guitar player, I won't be stuck. Can we just look at that, how to mute, is it? Because I noticed there's a mute button, so I'm just curious what that mute button's all about. I assume you push your channel and then just click mute, right?
Yes, for example, select the
So
guitar.
to guitar, and then I'll just say mute. And is that what's really happening there?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not lit up anymore, so.
Yeah.
Volume's up, but it's not lit up anymore, and then I unmute it, and there it is, okay.
So what happens if you want to check your guitar or your vocal or instrument? We have the solo. Push the solo, please.
After I push my instrument,
Yeah.
okay,
Mhm.
and solo, and that's all you're gonna hear is you then, right?
Yes, you are muting the whole band and you are checking just your signal.
Never knew that.
Push it again and it's off, okay.
Yeah. So if we are listening something weird from our instrument or vocal, like oh, my microphone is I'm very sure I'm listening a weird noise in my microphone. Okay, you can check with that. You're gonna mute the whole band. Just remember after doing that, it's back.
Right.
This really is a mini soundboard. It's pretty cool.
Exactly. So it's a good tool because we have EQ, we have the limiter or compression, the master input, and the level we're gonna be the signal that we're gonna send to the headphones. We can EQ for instrument or by instrument. We can mute, we can put on solo each channel. We can save our scene. We can recall our scene. And yes, that's it.